It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Mac Jones.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign. He's now approaching a decade in the league. Is Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Bridgewater. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Bridgewater to throw it. And that is incomplete. They'll go for it with Edmonds. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Throwing Jones. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, Jones finding Bourne here over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Nick Folk for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Miami set to take over. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Bridgewater. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing is Bridgewater. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple, and that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. And Folk's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. From the gun, Bridgewater. Williams brings it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Sanders' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now Jones on 1st down. Open man is born. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this incomplete. Oh, my. He might have been celebrating in the end zone if he'd held on. Nearly picked, but instead, it'll bring up 4th down. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Second down and another run with Edmonds. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's Bridgewater. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
First down, Bridgewater. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And again, it's Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Bridgewater now. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. To throw, Bridgewater. Over the middle, it's complete. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Bridgewater to throw it. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Jones, nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, this is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing, Jones. Looking for Aguilar. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Bridgewater's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half. And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down. Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Pass interference. Defense.
So that PI call will give him one more play. And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
The Folks' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's a busy Week 17 of the regular season, so let's get right to it.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Byron Jones getting to him from the secondary.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Bridgewater on first down. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 26. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice gain there for a first down.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Alec Ingold, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England's offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
A throw right side caught by Keene.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. To throw again on second down. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harris.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he's got this down to the 35. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Jones throw complete there to Smith.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They hand this off to Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Now Folk for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Bridgewater again.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. From the 39, Bridgewater. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Bridgewater.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 27, Bridgewater. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Bridgewater. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's Bridgewater. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up, and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
Harris. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again.
They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Eric Ezukama with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
And now out come the Patriots.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So,
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Second down and another run with Edmonds.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Michelle running up the gut, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Running left, here's Edmonds. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for a possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. He has missed twice today, but he can make up for it here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Miami,
they moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining.